Hi, my name's Simone Zimmerman. I grew up in Los Angeles. I went to Jewish day school my entire life, K through 12, and I went to college at UC Berkeley. I had a pretty strong sense that my duty going out into the world was going to be to defend Israel and to be the person who was countering all the lies in the media and to be telling people the truth. And as somebody who was at Jewish day school and went to Jewish camp and Jewish youth group, I was supposed to be if anybody was going to have those answers, I should have been the person who had them. But when I think about specifics of the day-to-day in my high school, I don't think we were actually given so much real content about what was actually going on there. I think basically what I knew about the conflict with the Palestinians was that Israel was the victim and Israel was being really portrayed really unfairly in the media, and the Palestinians wanted to kill us, and there were other places they could go, and Israel was our only home. Well, when I got into UC Berkeley, I remember all my teachers, in particular my Hebrew teachers, saying to me at UC Berkeley they hate Israel. Your job is to go defend and to tell people the truth. I remember getting to college and a month or two onto campus having my first conversation with my roommate about just what was going on there, and I knew all the talking points. I knew to say this is what happened in 48, and the Palestinians or the Arabs left because they wanted to, or because their leaders lured them away. We definitely did not kick them out. Somehow I knew all of those things getting to campus, and that was not that was because that's what I had been taught somewhere along the way. I very quickly realized that I just didn't know enough. Really, the divestment campaign that took place on Berkeley's campus in spring 2010, which was during my freshman year, kind of eclipses a lot of my memory. The stories that I heard in those meetings are still seared into my memory. My aunts and cousins didn't sleep for weeks as the bombs were falling overhead in Gaza. My shoulder has never been the same since I was beaten at a checkpoint as a little kid. You want to know what racism looks like? Let me tell you what it's like when I try to go visit my family in Jerusalem, when I was born in Jerusalem, and I show up at the airport and I get siphoned off into a room for 6 hours with other people that have dark skin like me. You're sitting there listening to Palestinian students for hours and hours and hours telling their stories. There's only so long that you can say to yourself, with any integrity, oh, they're all lying. And I remember coming back to the community and asking, well, I don't understand. I'm hearing these stories that are completely irreconcilable with all of the stories that I had always known about Israel. And those questions were met with total radio silence. I just remember leaving campus my freshman year saying, well, my community's not going to be giving me these answers, so I need to find them elsewhere. Yeah, we were given the Case for Israel as a graduation gift.